Hi, and welcome to another episode of Starship Gaming. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell if you want notifications of when we make more awesome videos. And I welcome you to the 200th episode. 200 episodes, wow. I never thought I would make it that far when I started doing these in February of 2019. I actually didn't intend to do it that long. What I was more or less doing was I was doing it as a hobby, which I still do it as a hobby. I don't monetize anything. It's all purely for just my own self-entertainment, my own fun, and I just thought it would be interesting to share, some of the stuff that I make, like reviews and opinions and whatnot. And I've learned quite a bit over 200 episodes, or I should say technically 199, not counting this one. I've learned a lot about the gaming community. I've learned a lot about, just video games in general. And it's been a really massive learning experience for me. I've been in the whole gaming, thing for quite a few years. I started a video game store while I was in college, and I've been doing that for going on 7 years now, nearly 7 years. And one day in February 2019, it was snowing outside. Business was at a standstill. There was nothing going on. Nobody was shopping. Nobody was on the roads. All the businesses in my plaza, with the exception of a Kroger location right across the street, was closed. So, I got bored and decided to make my first video, which I talk about the Sega Genesis. Well, I should say the first video in this whole series of, Starship Gaming. But I've been on YouTube for a good number of years. I used to do a series of videos with my friend. We over the years we kind of grew out of it. Basically ran out of the comedic material for it. And it just felt like we couldn't push it any further than we already had. So we decided to go on to other projects, which that friend is Steven, which you'll occasionally see him in episodes, or he'll occasionally see episodes starring him doing reviews of, certain games. He also has a YouTube channel. It's called Take Two. Check it out sometime. It's pretty interesting. Some pretty interesting stuff. But my best advice that I can give to somebody if they want to start their own kind of YouTube channel, or they want to just make YouTube videos or share your opinions on video games or consoles or anything like that, or new consoles coming out or new video games coming out, the best advice that I can give, the first bit of advice I can give is try to be as accurate as possible with your info. You don't have to be just try to be as spot on as you can. You can use rumor if you want, but don't present rumor as fact. And the next advice I can give someone is don't go overboard with it. I've seen some that there's some channels that they become obsessed with a certain product, or for example, all those years ago, and it's still going around, Minecraft and Fortnite and all that jazz. And there's a lot of people who like that, but don't make it the entire focus of a channel. Have a little bit of variety. And of course, when you're reviewing products, or you're reviewing a product that has yet to be released, if you want to be accurate, don't review a product until it comes out. You can give speculation on it, or you can give your opinion about it, but just don't go overboard with it. If you do, it's just don't go over the top. Don't, if you make it the main focus of, if you get too obsessed, it starts to take over your life, and it becomes an unhealthy habit. It's like me. I like to play video games, but I'm actually, not a massive video game nerd. It's not like as soon as I come home, I spend like 10 hours or something playing Fortnite or whatever. There's actually weeks that go by that I don't touch a video game unless I'm doing a review. If I'm doing a review, I'll actually sit down for several days and play a game, and then I'll set it down until the next review, or I'll pick up another game, and if I'm doing back-to-back reviews, but that's usually the only time. But otherwise, there's weeks that go by that I never even touch a video game, so I don't let it take over my life. I love to talk about it. Yeah, I'll talk about new subjects, but I don't constantly play them. It goes back to like the phrase, "There's too much of a good thing," and there's a such thing as just word of advice: if you love video games, don't let it be the entire focus of your life. Actually, take some time to take a breather and just walk away from it for a couple weeks and find something else to get to. Get out there. In the words of Jeff Goldblum, get out there, blow the stink off, meet someone of the opposite sex. Famous words of Jeff Goldblum from the secret ending to the Lost World Jurassic Park video game, PS1 and Sega Saturn. God bless Jeff Goldblum. He is just simply, that man is an American treasure. Jeff Goldblum needs his own game. Definitely. Him and Harrison Ford, both amazing actors, Of course, Sam Neill. If you didn't already tell, I'm a huge Star Wars and Jurassic Park fan, so... So, that's pretty much the takeaway I can give you of 200 episodes. Of course, there's going to be a lot more, stuff coming as time progresses. We're actually going to change the format of the screen with some new software I'm going to be using. We actually experimented with it recently in a episode where I showed you the Windows 2000 PC, the PC running Windows 2000, or I should say the startup of it. The format's going to be like, we're going to do widescreen, so that's going to be a change. I don't know when we'll be doing that. We may experiment with it a little bit more, but don't expect it at least until maybe after episode 230, possibly. And in terms of subject, we're going to be doing more coverage on the upcoming consoles that are supposed to come out this fall. That includes PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Atari VCS, and Television Amico. Of course, we're going to review games. We're going to review more modern games for like Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch, as time goes on, as well as continuing doing our retro reviews of stuff. And also, Steven is going to be doing a little bit of reviews of stuff, so you can look forward to some of his episodes. And we're also going to be reviewing more PC-based stuff, both retro and newer stuff. We're also going to talk about more PC hardware, desktop computers, laptops, all that jazz. Basically, anything you can play a game on, we're going to talk about it. So if you want to show your support for the channel, all you got to do is, of course, like this video and subscribe. It really helps out. If we can keep getting subscribers, it keeps me motivated to keep making more videos. And of course, don't forget to hit the bell. It lets you know when new videos are posted within minutes. So it's a really helpful little feature. But I hope you enjoyed my little takeaway from it, my little personal, not really personal, one-on-one, not really one-on-one, my little discussion that I did today. And, of course, 4th of July is coming up. So just, just relax and have a good 4th of July weekend. Be safe out there. Until next time, I will see you.